Hello there, good evening and a warm welcome to the news live on Rupavahini ChannelEye. I'm Shara Mascarenhas.
Good evening, I'm Stephen Dialvis. Let's take a look at the top stories for tonight. Vavuniya University is opened as the 17th university of the country under the patronage of the President. The Finance Minister says essential goods will be provided to the people during the forthcoming festive season. Purchasing of paddy in the Ampara district is successful. Accusations levelled stating that the health strike is continuing, ignoring court orders.
Now for those and other stories in detail, starting off with local news. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa says that the government hopes to create intellectuals who can withstand social changes. The president pointed out education system of a country should be strengthened for a country to become powerful. The president mentioned this during a function to convert the Vavuniya campus affiliated to the Jaffna University into a national university named University of Vavuniya. Vavuniya University is the 17th university in the country. The president unveiled the commemorative plaque and vested with the students the new university. Vavuniya campus was established in the year 1997, affiliated to the Jaffna University with the Applied Science Faculty, Business Studies Faculty and the English unit. Students and the staff requested for a long time to make it a national university. Considering their requests, the present government has developed Vavuniya University as a smart university under the program to uplift higher education according to the Vistas of Prosperity policy. The president also vested with the students information technology and the coexistence centers. The president exchanged views with the students of the information technology faculty and emphasized on the services that can be given to their areas based on their knowledge. Chairman of the University Grants Commission, Senior Professor Sampath Amaratunga and the Minister Dinesh Gunawardena also addressed the gathering. Minister Dinesh Gunawardena said that the president has given the opportunity to get global knowledge through the university. He said that the university will become an institution which will be a special part of the development program that has been planned by the president. Addressing the gathering, the president requested to build national coexistence in the hearts of friends at all places. The president said that the university has given a good opportunity to improve national coexistence. The bonds made in the university will last throughout a lifetime. Such bonds will be a major assistance to the country's development and coexistence. It is a duty of the government to provide opportunity to all students who pass the GC advanced level a high education. There is a large number of students who are studying abroad, spending large amounts of money. If they can be given an opportunity to study in the country, a large quantity of foreign exchange can be saved.
විශාල පිටුහලක් වෙන බව මතක් කරන්නට අවශ්‍යයි. මම සභාපතිතුමාගෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටින අනිත් දෙක තමයි සෑම උසස් පෙළ සමත් සෑම සිසුවෙකුටම ඒ අධ්‍යාපනය ලබා ගන්නට හැකියාවක් ලබා දීමයි අපේ යුතුයකම. ඒ වගේම අපි දන්නවා විශාල මුදලක් වියදම් කළා පිටරටවල අද ඉගෙන ගන්න විශාල කොටසක් ඉන්නවා. අපිට මේ අය මේ රටේ අධ්‍යාපන ක්ෂේත්‍රයට යවා ගන්නට පුළුවන් නම් ඒ අයට රටේ ඉඳලම අධ්‍යාපනය ලබන්නටත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම විශාල විදේශ විනිමයක් අපිට ඉතිරි කර ගන්නටත් පුළුවන් වෙනවා.
Minister Douglas Devananda, Northern Province Governor Jeevan Tyagaraja, public representatives and state officials were present on the occasion.
Minister Basil Rajapaksa says that essential goods will be provided to the people without a shortage during the forthcoming festive season. The minister said the government aims to minimize impact on the people due to foreign exchange issues. This was disclosed during a discussion today at the Finance Ministry. The first meeting of the committee appointed by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to provide essential goods without a shortage to the consumers took place. Attention was paid on the public not getting benefits, although government gave tax concessions to essential goods. State Minister Dayasiri Jayasekara pointed out that the price of same good changes from one district to another district. State Minister Lasantha Ilawala said that displaying of price list is not being implemented. The Finance Minister said that a methodology should be introduced to display price of essential goods in all 3 languages. Minister Basil Rajapaksa said that the priority at present is to provide essential goods without a shortage during the forthcoming Sinhala and Tamil New Year season. It will be entrusted mainly with the Ministry of Trade. Minister Basil Rajapaksa said that the Consumer Affairs Authority should take steps to prepare a report on essential goods daily available at all districts. The aim is to identify differences in distribution of imported goods. The Finance Minister said that shortage of foreign exchange is a temporary situation. Minister Rohitha Abegunawardena, State Minister Dayasiri Jayasekara, Lasantha Ilawala, Kanchana Vijayasekara, President Secretary Gamini Senarath and Finance Minister Secretary S.R. Artigala attended the meeting.
Ministry of Agriculture says that purchasing of paddy in the Ampara district under the government's program is taking place successfully. Paddy has been cultivated in 82,385 hectares in the Ampara district. Harvesting of 2,367 metric tons has been completed. A kilogram of paddy is purchased between 90 and 95 rupees under the government's program.
The strike launched by several health trade unions continued today, ignoring the restraining order issued by the Colombo District Court. Government Medical Officers Guild points out that ignoring a court order is contempt of court. Therefore, it has requested all those who are taking part in the trade union action to return to work, respecting the public service. The restraining order is effective until the 24th. The patients were undergoing several hardships due to the strike. 18 trade unions are taking part in the strike based on several demands, including salary anomalies. The strike has not been launched at 9 main hospitals and at 1 medical institution. Medicines are not being issued at hospitals to the people due to the strike. Osusala have been given permission to issue medicine. Accordingly, long queues were seen today near Osusala. State Minister Professor Channa Jayasumana said that steps are being taken to issue medicine through State Osusala, referring to the trade union action amid the restraining order. The State Minister said that they expect legal measures would be taken. A trade union leader who is directing the strike and former UNP Member of Parliament Saman Ratnapriya says that he has not been informed about the restraining order issued by the court. Chairman of the Public Service United Nurses Trade Union Venerable Muruthettuwe Anandathera expressed views throughout the strike about which is continuing, ignoring the court order. Holding a media briefing today, All Ceylon Nurses Union said that patients are suffering due to trade union actions conducted arbitrarily with political aims. Chairman of the Public Services United Nurses Trade Union Venerable Muruthettuwe Anandathera says that the restraining order issued by the Colombo District Court should be respected.
Health authorities say that 60% of the persons above 60 years have taken the booster dose. They requested the persons who have not taken the booster dose to get it immediately. Meanwhile, the Government Information Department announced that 1,259 COVID patients were found from the country today.
Nowadays, we know that Omicron variety is spreading all over the country, so that day by day the number of patients are going up. In the same time, we can notice that some amount of patients are admitted in the ICUs. In the same time, that consumption of the oxygen also a bit of increase. Pay your attention about the public gathering and the unnecessary movement in the country. There is no reason to say that Omicron variety is not much harmful. This is harmful, like the people are in some disease and complication, and with the diabetic patient and heart disease patient, sometimes they may worse. Please adhere to the health instruction, as well as people has to take their third dose of COVID vaccine, that means booster vaccine. So that will be very much important to prevent the spread as well as prevent the seriousness of this illness. That means we can prevent the unnecessary deaths.
The total number of doses of vaccine inoculated on the people in the country under the COVID immunization program has been 36,819,246 persons. The first dose has been delivered on the 16,802,5 496 persons. The number of persons who have received both doses of the vaccine is 14,429,704. The booster dose has been delivered on 5,987,046 persons. 42,381 have been given the booster dose yesterday. The vaccination program is successfully implemented island-wide. The 1st Medical Corps of the Army in Verahera is contributing to the vaccination process. Students infected with COVID-19 are sitting for the GC Advanced Level examination at 29 centres. The Director General of Health Services have confirmed 31 COVID-19 related deaths which have occurred yesterday. 26 of the fatalities were of the age of 60 and above. 5 victims were between the ages of 30 and 59 years.
The Clarence House, London has announced that Prince Charles has tested positive for COVID-19 in the early hours today, after visiting the British Museum and the National Gallery in London. Prince Charles, the heir to the throne, who is 73 years of age, is currently self-isolating, marking the 2nd time he has contracted the virus since the year 2020. There was no immediate comment on his condition. However, a Buckingham Palace source has confirmed that he had recently met Queen Elizabeth. The monarch, who has received 3 COVID vaccine doses, has not shown any symptoms. However, according to Clarence Palace, the situation is continuously being monitored. Clarence House has further said that Prince Charles is looking forward to reschedule his events as soon as possible.
Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa has instructed officials to take steps to solve problems prevailing at the All-Ceylon Shasana Rakshaka Mandalaya, considering the matters presented at its council discussion. The discussions took place yesterday at the Temple Trees. It was decided to hold the ceremony to hand over the scroll make in Nagadeepa Rajama Viharaya, a sacred area. Attention was paid on conducting Dhamma School's Flag Day, Dhamma School's Day, the National Ceremony and the Dhamma School Student Skills National Ceremony. The Prime Minister instructed officials to get the assistance of the district secretaries to distribute Dhamma School books. The Prime Minister, recalling the program to provide super assistance launched when he was the President, said that the program should be continued. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa emphasised that the sacred areas and the archaeological places in the north and east should be preserved for future generations. The Mahasangha representing All-Ceylon Shasana Rakshaka Balamandalaya, the Venerable Professor Tumbulle Seelakanda, also the Venerable Mugunuwela Anuruddha Thera and the Anunayaka Venerable Mendagamuwe Vijay Maitri Thera, Prime Minister Secretary Anuradha Dissanayaka, Secretary to the Ministry of Buddha Sasana Professor Kapila Gunawardena and Additional Secretary to the Prime Minister Nishanta Veerasinghe were present on the occasion. The 2nd volume of the academic journal Parliamentu Sara Sanghita was presented to the Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa today by the Secretary-General PF parliamentarian Dhammika Trust at the Prime Minister's office in the Parliament complex. Articles of the intellectuals representing various fields including constitutional process, sustainable development, electoral system and amendments, parliamentary reporting and media, public relations and political trends of Sri Lankan women in politics and included in the journal. Distribution of the academic journal launched on the 8th has commenced as a publication of the Parliament's Communication Department. Letters are scheduled to be called for the 3rd volume of the journal. A group of people, including Secretary-General of the Parliament Dhammika Trust and Director of the Constitutional Services H.E. Janakantha Silva, were present on the occasion. A land deed for 2 children who were under the guardianship of Malinta Dhammika of Rupavahini Trust was given today. When the national television became the guardian of the children, the daughter was 7 years and the son was 3 years today. They are ages of 27 and 21 years. The incident was reported some years ago from Gampa Valiveri area. 2 children lost their parents due to lightning. The national television led the steps to provide the protection of the parents, not allowing their future to be darkened under the guidance of the then chairman, Professor Dhammika Ganganatha Dissanayaka. Many came forward to help the children with the coordination of the national television. After coming of age, the daughter Malitha married at the Rupavahini premises. According to the agreement, the ownership of the place of the residence was given to the children today at the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation premises. The entitlement was given under the patronage of the Rupavahini Corporation Chairman Sonala Gunawardana and Director General Jayampati Pandara Heenkenda.
A condolence message on late Minister Mangala Samaravira was presented in Parliament today by Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa. A large number of government and opposition members expressed their views about the motion. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa said that it must be recalled the services of late Minister Mangala Samaravira for the success of struggles against the 17-year rule that suppressed the public from 1977 to 1994, 88 to 89 terror period, and for justice and social democracy. He placed trust in reconciliation and he was a creative person in politics. Later on, he represented political camps with different ideologies. He was a personal friend until he passed away. There were various challenges at the 2015 presidential election. The Prime Minister said that he should specially mention the sacrifices made by late Minister Samaravira for his victory. He did not mix political and personal lives. He was not narrow-minded to lose personal friendships due to political ideologies in Parliament. The Prime Minister said he was saddened to hear his demise since an opponent like him is needed by the political world. Criticisms can be made on politics, on policies. However, it should be remembered that politics and humanity are not two matters. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa said that late Minister Samaravira followed
දේශපාලනයේ සිටිය යුතුම දේශපාලනඥයෙක් වශයෙන් මා සැලකුවා. තරං කළ යුතු සටන් වැදිය හැකි ප්‍රතිවාදී. මංගල වගේ ප්‍රතිවාදියෙක් මේ දේශපාලන ලෝකයට අවශ්‍ය කරනවා. ඔහු කොයිම වෙලාවකවත් දේශපාලනයේ පෞද්ගලික ජීවිතයට ගාවගෙන පරිගැනීම් කරන්න වෛර කරන්න සූදානම් නොවෙච්ච මිනිහෙක්. පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ හෝ මහජන සභාවල අපි අතරේ තියෙන ප්‍රතිමත්මය වෙනස්කම් පැහැදිලිව විවේචනය කර ගන්න ඕන. ඒවා තියුණු වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒත් මනුෂ්‍යත්වය පිළිබඳ කාරණාවලදී දේශපාලනයයි මනුෂ්‍යත්වයයි කියන්නේ දෙකක් නොවන බව මතක තියාගන්න යුතුයි.
Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa said that late Minister Samaravira followed his policies to the letter. Boga, however, Forest Reserve in the Hambantota district is facing many challenges at present.
දැවන්ත අභියෝග රසකට මුහුණ දෙනවා. ඒ වන රක්ෂිතය තුළ යම්කිසි රේස් පිටියක් සකස් කිරීමේ සූදානමක් තිබෙනවා.
මම දන්න මංගල සමරවීර මහත්මයා ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම
MP Ranil Wickremesinghe said that late Minister Mangala Samaravira was a brave person. When a flood came, he did not allow the place to be washed away. He somehow tried to work after floods. Therefore, it is a major loss when he passed away at this age.
A 25th commemoration of the Ratnapura district former MP Nalanda Ilawala took place today at the Ratnapura New Town Hall. Late MP Nalanda Ilawala entered the parliament from the Ratnapura district representing the People's Alliance at the 1994 general election. He passed away following a shootout in the Kuruvita town on the 11th of February 1997. The commemoration ceremony was held under the patronage of Minister Dallas Ala Peruma. Minister Dallas Ala Peruma said that late Mr. Nalanda Ilawala was a special person. The minister said that he went for the final journey alone, although he left it in the duty of his followers not to abandon his politics. A group of people, including the Minister Vasudeva Nanayakara, North Central Province Governor Mahipala Herath, State Ministers Janaka Vakkumbura, Duminda Disanayaka, public representatives and family members and relatives were present on the occasion.
A large-scale drug racketeer, Dilan Samira Piris alias Abba, has died following a shootout with police special task force officers at Morotua Egoda Uyana, Modara Isuru Sirimavatha area. An officer of the police special task force has also been injured and admitted to the hospital. The shootout has taken place during an operation conducted to prevent organized criminal and drug operations in the area. The 27-year-old suspect called Abba has died after being admitted to Panadura Hospital. Preliminary investigations have found he is an accomplice of Panadura Sanidu, who is directing large-scale drug rackets while hiding in a foreign country. It is reported that there is a murder case and another case for causing serious injuries to a woman using sharp knives are being heard in the courts.
Minister Ali Sabri says that the democracy and the country will become stronger by strengthening the judicial system. He mentioned this during a function at Gampola yesterday. The court complex was built under the Gampola Urban Development Project at a cost of 300 million rupees. Minister Ali Sabri said that the democratic country has not been developed without strengthening the judiciary. It is very important to strengthen the judiciary. A five-fold plan was presented to the cabinet. It is expected to increase number of new justices, courts and using new technology and to amend at least 100 regulations. 14 have been completed so far. It is expected to complete the remaining number by the end of this year. Central Province Governor Lalit Gamage, State Ministers Anuradha Jayaratne and a group of people were present on the occasion.
Minister Namal Rajapaksa says that there is no necessity to postpone elections while making an observation tour of the new technology village which is being built at Kurunagala Rathgala area yesterday. He said that the government is not afraid of elections. 5 technological villages are scheduled to be built according to the President's Vistas of Prosperity policy statement. This is the second technological village of the program and 8 billion rupees will be spent on the project. The first phase will be completed within 1 year. The entire project will be completed in the second phase. Minister Namal Rajapaksa also inspected the constructions of a hotel school which is a project of the Northwestern Provincial Council. That's it for the news this evening. Have a good night.